What did Maroon 5 say while playing Riichi Mahjong? You wanted to run on the red 5 to make a pure straight, but got denied cause I drew the 8. Not one turn too late, you could call it fate. And I win like so fast we just got Ipatsu. Flip up or a Dora, I got to. I just won with sumo, make it 5 rounds in a row. Now we see that there's such a thing as Riichi Mahjong tile flow. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul, folks. My name's Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Ignore the fact that I just missed clicking on the unmute button 3 times. This is why I don't play FPS games, folks. Welcome back. That was Moves Like Jagger by Maroon 5. You're listening to Riichi Mahjong FM. Skirt! Honk, 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 honk. Bow, bow. Ron with Ipatsu. We're back in there, folks. Just gonna say as we load into the game today, hey, if you're liking the song, liking the genre, consider subscribing for new videos every day. Maybe leave a like and a comment if you're feeling particularly generous today. Loading into the Jade Room. How am I doing outside of the game today? Folks, this past weekend, your boy came down with something, but I feel sick, but I'm not showing any typical signs of sickness. You know what I mean? I am not ooh-ah-ah-ing. I'm not down with the sickness. I'm not coughing. I'm not sneezing. No runny nose, no congestion. But what I do feel this past weekend was like an enormous sense of fatigue in a way that it was not normal. I mean, I'm a tired boy. Let's just be very honest with one another all the time, right? I'm a tired boy all the time, but this was like my brain was moving at 1 mile per hour, and it still kind of is today. My brain is moving very, very slowly. And, okay, our hand is slowly starting to come together. Would love to pawn up the green dragons if you got some. If you're buying, I'll pawn. I don't know what happened. I can tell you the things that I did this weekend that led to this moment. I think it might be like a combination of, like, it's been over 90 degrees for the past week, and I don't think I got heat stroke or heat exhaustion or anything that serious, but it's something to do with that for sure, maybe. Here's my incredible draw, right? Incredible draw on that 3 of characters. Now we can pawn up into the green dragon, be on a double pair weight for the 5 of circles or the 6 of characters. Let me tell you what I did this past weekend, and then we can maybe all diagnose it together. I took a COVID test, by the way. I genuinely took a COVID test because I was scared. I was like, I don't really know what's happening. This mental fog certainly seems worrying, not to the point where I feel like I'm dying, but to the point where I genuinely couldn't string 2 thoughts together. At one point in the weekend, I took a nap, and then I woke up, and I was like, I am still so exhausted. Like, I could continue napping until the end of time. Started off Saturday, and this past Saturday, I mean, I have to give you some context. We're going all over the place, but I gotta give you some context. So this past weekend, I wanted to try to not watch YouTube during this past weekend. Last week for me, to get onto a very real and serious point, okay? You're getting some emotional whiplash because moments ago I was saying Riichi FM and making bow bow sounds into the microphone, but this is very serious. Joker voice, why so serious? I mean, I take this over the double pair. Yeah. Now we can accept the red 5 in the character suit. Where it's gravy. It's the gravy train, folks. Last week, your boy felt so bad about himself, and it was like the mental health collapsed. I felt so unconfident about what I was doing on YouTube and on stream. I felt so stressed out all the time. I genuinely felt hopeless. I was experiencing some very real self-loathing. Like, you know how it's like, you know that one, like, oh, dudes don't go 7 minutes without thinking about you know what I mean? About physical intimacy. Is that something that I'm allowed to say into the microphone? It was like that, but instead of that, it was like I couldn't go 7 seconds without finding a reason to hate myself. Really. And it was very, very painful. And my anxiety and my depression were getting really, really bad. And I'm still recovering from that. But I was like, this past week was a effing disaster. Every time I recorded a YouTube video afterwards, I would sit in the darkness for 20 minutes, just procrastinating on YouTube instead of editing the video and the thumbnail. And that's fine, but I was like, I do not want to live like this. I genuinely do not want to live like this. So very sincerely asked my significant other, like seriously, to keep me accountable. I said, Beth, would you mind helping me through this weekend? I'm going to try to not watch YouTube. And she was like, I totally get it. You know, she deleted TikTok from her phone like a few weeks ago, and it's still off her phone. And it's something that I genuinely like admire her so much for, like genuinely, you know, like kids admire firefighters. Like I admire her so much for doing this. It's not even funny. I'm being 100% serious, because it's hard. Is that these things are designed to be Super Mario Maker addictive. They're designed to be so addictive, right? So wanted to do the weekend without YouTube. Was feeling so like, and that's hard because if you do it without YouTube and you're just leaving yourself open and vulnerable to all your mean thoughts coming in, mind flooding you. Oh, you've heard of the mind goblin, these nuts, but have you heard of mind flooding you with you deserve to fail? Like genuinely, it's so sad. I'm gonna keep the red 5. I don't like this 1-2 shape. What are we gonna get? 2 copies of the Dora in this economy? I don't think so, folks. Would love to Riichi pin food this hand somehow. Don't really know how that's gonna go, but hey, Knight's still young, you know. Very lucky that we won that previous hand. 7-8. Hey, that's fine too. I don't think this is you know, gonna be a sequence. Pretty sure that 8 of circles is gonna be our pair, but maybe I don't know. We can draw into a pair of the 5s or something. Again, the Knight is still young. Last week was really bad because I was watching a lot of YouTube to distract myself from the negative thoughts, but that just meant that every single night I was staying up until midnight watching YouTube instead of going to bed, which is what I really wanted to do. So this weekend, I started off with no YouTube. I was talking to a friend that I hadn't talked to in like literally over a decade. She and I used to hang out when our parents were like, you know, family friends, acquaintances, if you will, but she and I used to hang out when our families had potlucks together. You know, when all your families are yapping together and then suddenly, oh, hang on, what do I even do here? Did I throw the red 5 here? But I'm scared though. I'm scared to throw the red 5 because all my value's gone though. But like I have to keep two pairs for a closed hand. It's written in the Holy Scripture, aka Riichi Book 1. I mean, I don't have to. I could have kept the 5, right? Because I'm not really excited about this hand unless it's got some dank value, broski. Okay, I mean, this is good. What I really want to throw first is the 2 of bamboo. I am more scared about throwing bamboo tiles than I am about circle tiles. Why? Seems like a crossword is going for something in the bamboo suit, and I want to get rid of this while I still absolutely can. Right lord with the Riichi, left lord with the Riichi. Everybody reach to the right. Everybody reach to the left. Okay, that's fine. We're caught between a rock and a hard place, folks. Nothing that we haven't experienced before. Hang on. Want to make sure that I get out of here in a safe and reasonable manner. 7 of bamboo also safe. Hey, sure. Right, Lord? I think this is a new character, right? It's not just a new outfit. Oh, no. This is going to hurt, folks. Riichi, Sumo, Green Dragon, 2. Oh, no. Oh, no. At least we are not the dealer's seat. Crosslord paying out a massive bozo penalty. But anyway, we hadn't talked in a decade. We were reconnecting because, you know, there's some, we had the same piano teacher. We have the same piano teacher, I guess. And there was some sad news and we just wanted to talk. So luckily my piano teacher is still fine, but there was some sad news and all that jazz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, do it for the content, Yusong. Half outside hand. It's not even that bad if you go for the half outside hand. But I kind of just want to play this normally. I'm not good at piloting these hands. But like no time like the present to learn. But am I supposed to keep my options open for... I'm not playing this hand. I'm not playing this hand. Just get me out of there. I know! Oh, 13 or... Blah, 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 blah. Look at this though. A pair of the prevalent wins. It's the MFing Dora. I sack... Oh! Oh my goodness gracious. We don't even need any more... we don't even need any more honor tiles, broski. This is beef good enough for me. I'm keeping the 159 because if we draw into a 3 or we draw into a 7, it's actually pretty good, right? So I'm gonna keep those tiles around. I would rather have that than the chance to just draw into another red dragon, or I guess a green dragon. I don't really know what's going on except a huge blessing upon me. Hadn't talked in a decade. Reconnecting. I was experiencing a long or very dramatic or just intense social anxiety. I was experiencing a lot of anxiety. And you want to know the truth? And this is a very serious, serious Riichi Mahjong commentary. It's because I was like, man, I'm like doing okay on YouTube and Twitch and everything. but my brain wanted me to be like, you should feel ashamed of yourself. You know what I mean? It was one of those things where it was like really unfair. Brain was like, you should feel ashamed of yourself. If you're not Mondo successful, then you should crawl into a hole and never show your face again. And this is not my voice, by the way. I don't think I should be ashamed of myself, but just in the way that you grow up, you know, if your parents are strict Stanleys, and if you grow up in that kind of environment, like this is the result. No offense or anything, but this is actually the result. Hang on, do I care about this 8-9? I don't think I care about this 8-9. Would still be, I guess, decently pogged to extend this shape in the bamboo suit. Could have even just thrown the 8 of bamboo to have some safe tiles to throw here in the. Okay, I mean, I guess we are extending the suit in the extending the bamboo shape that we do have. I mean, but what are we trying to do here? I don't even like the extension here, even though it is technically a triple-sided weight. I guess I throw away my 4 and 5 of characters, because what I'm hoping to do is pawn into the white dragon. And then what I'm hoping to do is pawn into the freaking east wind, right? Like that's the goal here. So I guess my weakest shape right now is my 4-5 of characters, even though I do not want to let it go. Oh, yikes, folks. I mean, it's not like I'm, this is fine. This is fine. I mean, hopefully I don't deal into anyone. I mean, Love Lord's going off right now. You can't ignore the fact, oh, Love Lord's going off right now. Oh. Okay, that's some bad luck right there. I don't know if I'm piloting this hand to the greatest efficacy, but it is what we have. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. It's more likely that we would have, at this point, drawn into a 3, a 6, or a 9 to finish off our bamboo suit. So I know that looks bad. But I don't think it's even that bad. Like, statistically speaking, we're fine, I think. I don't know. If you have a better way to play this hand and it's backed up by facts and logic, you know what I mean? Feel free to leave it down below in the comment section. Would love to be a little enlightened. Call me a freaking monk. But would love to be a little enlightened on this situation if you have any thoughts. I mean, I gotta go for this hand. White dragon, prevalent win, 3 Dora. That's the dream. Of course, we might not get it. If we do get to pawn up the east wind and then we throw this away, there's a good chance that Left Lord runs us off of the bamboo suit, right? They haven't discarded a lot of bamboo tiles. They're going for the easiest Tanya hand of all time. So that's fair. It's absolutely fair. We're just hoping not to deal in. But at the same time, I don't know if I can genuinely play this hand defensively. If I pawn up the 9 of characters, I think I genuinely also have to pog up with the 9 of characters, right? We could even throw away the 8 of bamboo if we wanted to be omega greedy. Still wait on the 4 of bamboo and the east wind, the Clint Eastwind. Anyway, my brain wanted me to be super ashamed of myself. And I was like, man, I didn't really have a lot of tools to defend myself against that. I gotta go for it, folks. It's so, Riichi Mahjong's all about sumo. It's freaking gnarly and disgusting here. The name of my autobiography. It's freaking gnarly and disgusting. Are you seeing my tiles right now? Nobody even knows what I'm waiting for. Although, you know, people could possibly see that I haven't discarded a lot of bamboo tiles myself either. Okay, I crossword seeing that, you know, Eastwind Dream is not going to come true for them. They're making like a Christian and bailing right now. I could pawn this, but I think that's worse than the It's my signature move, Con. Oh my god, it didn't happen. Did I get any new Dora? No, I did not. Okay, but we're gaming right now. And I had to go for it. Because the chances that we get into the promised land right now are huge. They're massive. If someone else calls Riichi, do we ever fold? I don't think so. Look, this could deal me into Left Lord. I'm scared it will, but I have to go for it. I think I have to go for it. I understand that the 9 of bamboo is very, there's only 1 left in the entire game, but someone could see all the 9 of bamboos and think to themselves, what a wonderful world. I mean, Left Lord looks like they're folding. I don't know if this is going to deal into anyone, but I got ravioli, give me the formula, please. I know I was just talking about a very sincere mental health topic, but ravioli, give me the formula. Everyone folded. But Riichi Mahjong is all about sumo, right? So I don't really regret the decisions that we made here. Show me that everyone folded. Yeah, everyone folded. Okay, that's fine. Sure. I didn't even have to Riichi for that one. 3K free points. Anyway. So what happened? I was like, oh man, I might have to talk about like how things are going. And I don't feel particularly, no, please. I don't feel particularly confident about where things are at right now. So how did that manifest itself? As we were talking, it was 9 a.m. here, 12 p.m. on the East Coast. I paced for the entire conversation. And I paced to a point where it hurt. Like, I wanted to sit down so badly, but my body, like, would not. It just wasn't easy. It wasn't like my body wouldn't let me. Like, you know, I was under arrest or anything. But genuinely, I was like, oh my God, Yusong, can you please stop pacing? You're sore, right? I paced quickly, like for 45 minutes. Genuinely, that's not an exaggeration. I don't know what I would gain from exaggerating that. It's sad either way. If it's 30 minutes, if it's 45 minutes, if it's an hour, it's sad no matter what. So I paced for 45 minutes, and then I was like, oh, okay, now I'm tired. Like, I'm really, really tired. So that, I started off the weekend on a weird note. We're beginning our scratch list of diagnosis reasons, right? My significant other, she came over after because we were planning to hang out on the weekend. It's Mega Rayquaza Elite Raid Day, by the way. So her roommate also came over because we're all Team Mystic. Gotta rep the blue, you know? I'm technically a boys in blue. Yeah, this Rayquaza can get 6,000 likes on Instagram. But how many likes for a boys in blue? Me, my significant other, her roommate in Team Mystic in Pokemon Go. It's the blue team. Look, we all joined the blue team kind of serendipitously before we even knew each other. And I think that's beautiful. We technically are boys in blue. It's not... okay, all right. So we went outside for Mega Rayquaza Raid Day. It's a lot of fun. I was praying the night before, genuinely praying, please, oh my God, please, Yostar, please fix the servers or whatever. I guess I gotta fix my Wi-Fi, but please, I don't want to get disconnected while playing Riichi Mahjong. Maybe the Steam client will do a lot better. It's the game is about to come out on Steam, so I'll see you there. Hopefully that brings in a lot of new blood to the channel. Holy moly, that'd be incredible news, wouldn't it? But anyway. Went out for Mega Rayquaza Raid Day the night before. I was praying because they're more, I mean, they're more casual players because and that's not even true. My significant other like plays Pokemon Go pretty regularly, but I'm like in there. I'm like grinding. You know what I mean? I'm doing my 5 sets of Pokemon Go PvP every single day. Why? To net at least a 9 rare candies so I can power up my legendaries. Like I'm genuinely in there, you know? So I was praying the night before that even if I didn't catch a Rayquaza all day, that my significant other and her roommate, they would both get shinies because those are guaranteed catches. And folks, I might have prayed a little too hard, okay? Because hang on, this is good. This is Gucci Mane. This is like incredible intel. The 7-8 shape isn't even that good. Literally all the 9s are gone. So this is my weakest shape right now. And the only way I could use it is really like pawning or drawing into a 6. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, that's interesting, and this is bad. And that's interesting, and this is bad. Dude, this hand is going nowhere fast. I think we're lucky if we get into Tenpai for this one. I don't think anyone has a big hand. All the Dora are gone. Any red 5s? I mean, I see one of the red 5s, so only 2 left in the entire game. Crossroad had that open white dragon pawn, but doesn't seem to be doing anything scary. Doesn't seem like a half flush or anything. So, okay. Our new plan is just to try to get into Tenpai before exhaustive draw. A Crossroad is probably in Tenpai now, right? Wow, so is Rayquaza. Okay, very spicy. Very spicy way to end that. Very spicy way to end that round. Wow, pure double sequence, all simples red 5. This is no joke, folks. They got that wallet buff of spending currency in the game. Just kidding. Allegedly. The first Rayquaza raid that we did, they both got shinies, which is a guaranteed catch, and I was so happy. My prayers actually worked, folks. My prayers actually worked. I guess I'm religious now. I guess I don't believe in evolution. What's going on here? And they caught him, and for the rest of the day, my significant other proceeded to catch the best Rayquazas I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, the IVs are all really, really good. And I might have prayed a little too hard because every single Rayquaza that I caught, nothing to write home about. Truly nothing to write home about. It was very, very disappointing. I have one that's kind of usable. So the max stats it could have is like 15, 15, 15. I have one that's like 15, 10, 13. It's like, it's usable, you know, it's usable. It's not good. I'm lucky that it has the 15 attack or whatever, but it's not the latest and greatest, okay? It's not the new freaking iPhone or whatever. So that was good, but we went a little too hard raiding, and we ate lunch around like 1:30 p.m. and by that time we were all starving. And so this is when the trouble starts, right? Taylor Swift, I knew you were trouble. I'm gonna throw away the white dragon. Hopefully nobody pawns it. If someone pawns it, we genuinely have to start folding. Okay, Right Lord is on a warpath right now. This is some of the scariest discards I've ever seen in my entire life. I legitimately have no idea what they're going for, and I'm terrified. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm terrified. Do I race it with Tanya? Okay, I guess not. I mean, they could be going like an all terminals and honors hand. I legit have no idea. Don't cheat this. Okay, we're gaming. So we were out in the sun a little bit too long, even though we were driving around. Like, we were driving around in the hot sun. It's the middle of the day, and then we would have to get out and like walk a little bit to actually get to the gyms to do the Rayquaza raids, right? So that was, it's bad. I don't think I suffer from heat stroke or anything. I've never done that as a child, but I don't know. Maybe I could starting now. You know how like as you get older, your body just starts getting like worse or whatever. So this could be one of those situations. A Crossler could have a full flush in the circle suit. I'm a little bit scared of that. I guess I could throw away a Nolan Northwind. It feels pretty safe, all things considered. We eat lunch at around like 1:30 p.m. At this point, I'm starving. We go to one of our favorite taco places. I don't know how to tell you this, folks. I'm wolfing down tacos. Okay, I'm eating tacos faster than, like, I'm going at Mach speed. Okay, I'm truly going Mach speed. I'm eating tacos so fast. We got some of those, like, you know how there's like a salsa bar at some taco places. There's a salsa bar at this one. We even got some of the pickled vegetables. So that there's like a pickled jalapeno. There's like a pickled tomato. There's a lot of great stuff there. There's even like a pickled potato. I take one bite of the pickled potato. It hits my stomach and something is immediately wrong. Like something is immediately wrong. Right, Lord, what do you have? Oh, you just have like the fastest, easiest hand of all time. Green dragon mixture. What happened here, man? What genuinely what happened? I think we got to protect second place at this point. I don't think we're going to get back into first place unless we truly get handed like the keys to the city, right? This hand, you know, it's okay. 3, 4, 5 Sanchoku is a possibility, but outside of that, nothing to write home about. We do have a Dora tile. We could draw into a red 5 as well. Suddenly our hand is seeped in value. I'm not gonna lie to you there. So something is wrong as soon as I eat the potato, and I was like, oh my god, like this is maybe TMI, especially if you're eating right now. But I was like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Maybe because I'm eating too fast or whatever. But I was so hungry that even though I was like, I think I'm gonna throw up right now, I kept eating at Mach 5 pace. It was one of those times where I was like, I was so freaking hungry. And then, okay, so all of that is not good, right? All of that can point to me feeling horrific and like I'm coming down with something. But afterwards, we make lemon bars. This is something that's been a long time coming. Not only that, but we had a lot of lemons, so I'm entering my Martha Stewart cottagecore era. Snaps sassily into the microphone. And my significant other, she was so nice and supportive of this cottagecore era of mine, my Taylor Swift Speak Now era, that she bought me some mason jars, some big ass mason jars from Target. And I was like, yes. So I got some lemons. I got some lemon slices. I went way too hard on the lemon. Way too hard. I put like half a lemon in there, okay? Not like wholesale, but just like slice after slice, because I was like, well, I can't taste any of the lemon. Add another slice. Well, I can't taste any of the lemon. Add another slice. Before I knew it, it's the most sour water I've ever tasted in my entire life. It's the most sour water I've ever tasted, folks. Something was wrong with this water. So after eating like way too much food, way too fast, I drank my sour lemon water and it shrank my stomach. Like my stomach was not feeling, it shrank my stomach so that it was like a tiny little pea-sized container, which could not hold all the food. And so I was like lying on the couch, just like moaning. You know what I mean? Live fast, die young. Bad girls do it right. Me lying on the couch moaning because I can't do anything and my stomach really, really hurts. Make lemon bars. The lemon bars are good. They hit my stomach like a rock. Like there were like 6 sticks of butter or something redonkulous in the lemon bars and like 6 eggs. It's just, they were so good, but they were very, very heavy. Do you know what I mean? They taste delicious. I still have some left over. I want to eat them so badly. I do not think it is advisable. Like, I don't think a doctor with a straight face could tell me that it is a safe idea to eat those lemon bars. I don't think that it's true. So that's another reason that I could be feeling really, really bad right now. Right, Lord? No regard for human safety. But okay, we've learned our lessons here where, you know, if someone does not fold in the face of what seems to be a pretty dangerous Riichi, or we don't know if it's a dangerous Riichi, like that means that they also are cooking something up. And this is bad news bears for us. I'll tell you this right now, folks. Protecting second place might be a little bit harder than it once was. So that added on to the pain train. Ugh. This hand, it's only spicy, yeah, if we go for the half flush, but I don't think that's advisable. I think this is going to be our pair, and we're going to like it. You know what I mean? We could get a pure straight in the bamboo suit. That's also very, very true. Me and Mark Rutsu. 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku in all 3 suits. That's also a possibility. It's the summer of Sanshoku after all. So what happened after that? We did some more Mega Rayquaza raids. I mean, I know, it was a very intense day. And then I just took it easy for the night. I don't think we did anything after that. I don't know. And then the next day, I was just like screwed. You know what I mean? Why did I throw away the 8? I wasn't even... I should have thrown away the 9. I guess I wanted to keep a safer tile. We could have had an 8-9 in our hand right now. Just took out Tomato Town. Okay. All right. That's fair. That's a misplay by yours truly. It's a misplay by yours truly. And then the next day, I was just feeling terrible. But my significant other, she said something kind of poignant, which was... I think you've just been chronically stressed for the last year, or at least like the last 6 months. And that's true. I genuinely don't remember the last time I was like, you know, actively trying not to use YouTube, actively trying to take it easy. Okay, I guess I'll just go frick myself then. Actively like trying to get some rest. And then past week, I think I've just been, you know, self-medicating with the YouTube and all that jazz, right? Like I've been self-medicating with the YouTube. Hang on. I don't even know what to throw right now. I guess I throw away the 2. If in case we draw into a 5, this hand is still really good. I can also even throw away the 1. Like in case we draw into a 4, it's still really, really good. I don't want anyone to call Riichi, obviously. All right, another 2. Not really what I'm looking for right now. Left Lord, I don't know what you're going for, but it seems like a red dragon only hand. This does not feel like a half flush in any suit, right? A half flush, you kind of want to keep all your honor tiles. And so I think, you know, it's a long time coming. I think all the exhaustion of last week, I was self-medicating because I was really burned out, because I was really, really down on myself with just watching YouTube. So I'm going to say this right now. If you're watching this YouTube video and what you need more than anything is to rest, please go and rest. Because you might think that nobody cares about you. I care about you. I know you're a stranger, but if you are vibing with what I am saying, then obviously, yes, I do care about you. It's a terrible, terrible position to be in, because you can't rest while watching YouTube. The mind does not get rest. Mind gobbling these nuts? I know. But like the mind genuinely does not get rest while that is happening. Don't run me. Don't. I think you're in Tenpai, and I think I haven't really had the chance to play Riichi Mahjong, but even if I had kept all my good tiles, right? 7-8, 7-8, 9, I don't know if we'd be in Tenpai. I genuinely don't know if we'd be in Tenpai. We're 9 discards in. Why don't I try folding this hand? Because I know it's like, I really, really want to win this. I really, really want to win this. And we're drawing into a lot of great bamboo tiles. But I don't think this is the hand for us. The Krusty Krab pizza is not the pizza for you and me. We have to get really, really lucky. Left Lord has to discard some of these spicy tiles for me to feel comfortable pushing in this scenario. And they're thinking about something which is terrible. Oh, okay. All right, sure. Go for it. Go off, bestie. And that's something as well. And to talk about a very serious thing, I was talking with my significant other. This is such a spicy tile. They thought for so long discarding that 4, they could have a 4-4-5. Right, Lord, with no regard for human safety right now? Let me just, are you a, okay, I don't know. Maybe you're tilted out the wazoo. I don't know. I don't really know what's going on. But Right Lord is not playing very safe Billy Bean baseball. That's all I'm going to say for right now. 9 of bamboo, feeling pretty safe. Okay, sure. Absolutely. That's my next tile. Okay, 8 of bamboo, also feeling pretty safe. Looking like a fool with my pants on the ground. Sure. I will, if you give me slop, I will discard the slop. Left lord discarding the 9 of characters. I will discard the 9 of characters. This is bad, folks. We were sitting so pretty in like East 1 and East 2, but now we are getting absolutely shellacked as we go into the end game. A crossroad basically getting a Mangon, right? 8,000 points. Of course, a real dealer Mangon would be 12k, but you get what I'm putting down right now. This hand is good. This hand is absolutely good. Pure straight in the circle suit with a Riichi Pinfu kicker. 7 of circles. We can absolutely accept it. Is the Dora tile after all. We have to make some tough decisions here. Because if we keep drawing into circle tiles, I might just have to go for the half or the full flush in the circle suit. That is absolutely correct. Or that is absolutely something that we must consider. If someone discards, ooh. Oh, that is interesting. Oh, we got trouble, folks. I don't think that we actually want this. I genuinely don't think that we actually want this. I think our hand, the best case scenarios is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are our 5 shapes. Riichi Pinfu, pure straight, Dora, you know, red 5 if we're feeling particularly nasty, if we get really, really lucky with it. Maybe I'm tunnel visioning a little too hard there. 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku is like a weird, sickening possibility as well. So, okay. All right. I guess I throw that away. This is also a pretty good safe tile along with this. So hopefully, you know, the tiles just flow very easily, like the Tigris and the Euphrates, Fertile Crescent reference. I was talking with my significant other and we were like, man, we're really, really bad at going on dates. And it's really hard to be in love. And this is so sincere. I'm like, I don't know. But anyway, I don't know. It's important, I think. It's hard to be in love if you never go on dates. Because you're just going to want to kill each other. And especially because we're planning on moving in together. Oh, all the 6s are gone. Okay, that's bad. I mean, not all the 6s are gone. Not all my apes are gone, but like 3 of the 6s are gone. I'm just going to throw away this 7, 8 right now. I don't even like where it's leading us, right? 7, 8, 9 Sanshoku still possible, but again, 2 of the 9s are already gone. If you show me a 6 of characters right now, I'm going to vomit. I'm actually going to vomit. So don't, please. Just show me like something kind of silly, like a 7 of bamboo or something, or a 7 of circles. My kingdom for a Dora tile. Okay, we did draw into the red 5, but it's not. It's a little too late. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pairs. Could have had a 5th pair. Could have even had a 6th pair if we had wall hacks on. If we were super prescient about it, based on the novel Push by Sapphire. This is such a weird one where I legit don't know what to throw. This could deal into Right Lord as well. It's not. I don't think that we've had a chance to play Riichi Mahjong. I think our tile luck has been really, really bad these last few rounds, right? That one round that we could have won with the where everyone folded, where we had White Dragon, Prevalent Win 3 Dora, that also hurt. If we could only sumo that hand, that would have been that would have been great. And because you know, our philosophy with date night is such that if we have something like a chore to do, like, oh, we should clean this, oh, we should pack this, oh, we should focus on work, oh, we should do this, our philosophy is it's much easier to try to do that and think, oh, well, once all the chores are done, once all the logistic stuff is done, then we can go on dates. That is wrong. That is just so wrong. Because why? There's always going to be chores, and it's really hard to make time for that. Because it's like, oh, what is the, you know, cleaning? There's a point to it, so that the moving in is going to be easier. The date, what's the point of that? Joy is stupid. Like, that's genuinely how the brain goes, right? It's genuinely how the brain goes, but it's not stupid. Hamilton voice. I'm not stupid, but also it's genuinely not stupid. So we're really gonna try to do that. Really gonna try to do that. Speaking of, like, and I don't know, I just, like, the whole of Sunday too, I was just so zonked. I took a COVID test because I was genuinely so scared that I had COVID or something, you know, like this, because it was not normal. In the moments of energy that I did have, my significant other taught me how to crochet, and there's a moment during it where I started laughing so hard. Like, we both started laughing so hard because she was teaching me how to, like, chain together a few stitches, and I was like, oh, okay, this is going well. Then she was teaching me how to do like a crochet. And I'm pretty handy, you know, I'm pretty nifty. Used to do a lot of boondoggling. It's just like an arts and craft where you just basically make braids when I was in like summer camp and stuff. I'm pretty like handy and I'm pretty dexterous, right? I play piano. My fingers are pretty dexterous. There's a moment where she was teaching me how to crochet where we both paused and just started laughing like we were nuts, because it dawned on us both at the same time. I'm cracked at crocheting. Like I'm really, really good at crocheting. And I don't know what to tell you. I'm genuinely like a crochet prodigy. I'm not just trying to like sauce you. I'm not even being humble right now. I'm being the opposite of humble. I'm being braggadocious. You want like, I'm genuinely just cracked at crochet. It was very, very funny. It was extremely, extremely funny. Okay. I really wanted to keep this, but now our hand is starting to shape up, right? Riichi pinful situation, would love to draw into like a 4 of circles so we can get a Tanya on top. You put my love on top, baby, because you're the one that I love. My hand is not good. I shouldn't be pushing this hand. I genuinely should not be pushing this hand. All right, I think with the amount of 2 of circles that they've thrown, it does not come from a 2-2-3 shape. At the same time, I have no idea, right? It probably does not. It probably does not. We see 2 of the 3s as well. I don't think they would discard that early on. But again, at the same time, we do not know. We consult the Oracle. We fold if it's a low scoring hand, which this is. Even Tanya, Riichi, Dora is not, because we don't have guaranteed pinfu. Look at all our pairs and stuff, even before I started folding. And the weights, we can't guarantee a good weight. It's not like we're lining up for a freaking perfect Ishan 10 or anything along those lines. Hang on, I'm gonna take this off very soon. I just had to focus for a second. Very scared at this situation, by the way. I don't think we have a lot more safe tiles to throw. I might end up having to throw this 1 of circles out of necessity. All right, love load's gonna, oh my god. We might lose this game, despite being really, really innocent and kawaii desu. Like we might. Oh my god, this is a dealer. This is 18,000. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, protecting second place has never been more important. When Left Lord got to live the dream, by the way, actually was able to dethrone Right Lord. This is not bad, folks. Ask not what you can do for your hand, but what your hand can do for you. We can draw into another Southwind, and suddenly we have Seawind, Prevalent Wind, 3 Dora. That's a Mongon. We can get other things on top of that Mongon as well. Do I keep this? Because 6, 7, 8, 9, we need a pair in our hand. We could wait for a 6 or a 9 in the end game. Like, that's not bad, right? That's not bad. Could even draw into a pure straight here into the... Okay. I mean, that's kind of nasty with it. Dude, I don't like keeping that. We're gonna draw into a pair. I know it. I just know it. You know what I mean? I want to keep my Kyle acceptancy open. I want to keep this 3 of bamboo around. I want to keep this key for Sutherwind around. I'm cracked at crocheting. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the truth is, I wasn't like cracked. Like, I still struggled with, because there's a million elements that you have to hold, right? You have to have the hook, you have to have the thread, you have to be holding on to the project, you have to be giving a little tension to the yarn that's coming out of the skein, which, by the way, I'm not even trying to be funny. That's what it's called. I don't know how you spell it, but I can only assume it's Skin. The skein is the big roll of yarn that you're working with. If you, fellow crochet heads, can you sound off in the comments, please? People aren't gonna be sipping on what we're putting down. But if you're a fellow crochet head, you got to check in the comment section down below. But it was really, really fun. Every single, I understand why she likes it. I understand why people like it in general. Every single stitch is satisfying to do. Once you pull the yarn through 2 layers of hooks, oh my god. It is genuinely very, very satisfying. It's like, I don't really know how to describe it to you other than that. It's a tactile thing that you can do with your hands. You kind of have to focus. It's a good unstressing activity because you kind of have to focus on it. You know what I mean? You can have a podcast or something in the background. Oh, we're gaming right now. I apologize. My voice kind of went sicko mode there. We want a 7 of bamboo. 7 of bamboo would go so hard. Riichi, Pinfu, with a chance at pure straight. That's all we need. Oh, ew. I can't do that. I can't do that. If we draw into 5 of bamboo, maybe I can call Riichi Pinfu, but I really, really want the pure straight on top. Only 1 9 of characters is gone. It's still very, very likely that we can draw into the 9 of characters as well. That's not what we want to see. Left Lord Sheen maybe to get into Tenpai. I don't know. This is a very, very dangerous situation, folks. And now the 9 of characters are starting to come out. That's not what you want to see if you're me. Oh, I can't Riichi this. It's so bad. But if I don't Riichi, how am I going to win? This is so bad. Let me upgrade this weight a little bit. I really do not want to Riichi this hand. This hand has nothing. It is a Riichi only hand. Left Lord has now does not have very many tiles to fold with. They have Red Dragon. I don't think it's a flush or anything, but they have Red Dragon. They're the dealer seat. Trying to call Riichi here just to bully Left Lord is a possibility. Oh, it hurts. I feel like I'm just gonna deal in at any second. This is a very difficult situation. I hate calling bad Riichis. You've heard of bad grandpas, but bad Riichis. This is genuinely like a situation where I'm like, I don't know. Oh. Here's the thing. Being an exhaustive draw for Tenpai isn't even that bad either. If we win this hand, it's a Riichi only hand. What is that? 1,000 points and we get our Riichi stick back? No? Sumo. Fine. So fine. Just keep your options open for Sumo. Oh my god, we could have... Oh my god, we could have called Riichi there. For discarding the 3 of characters for the pure straight. Oh, that would have been disgusting. Oh, that would have been disgusting. But I don't think that's what we're supposed to do right meow. Okay? I would like to keep our honor tiles alive because if we draw into another one of them, I would love to have an open hand. Just try to stay in the dealer seat at all costs right now here in South 4. Trying to run it back, get some repeats up in this B. This B being yours truly. 1, 2, 3. That's the Dora tile. We're gaming right now, folks. We're absolutely gaming. That's a great thing to see. That's an absolute great thing to see. 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. Still very much a real possibility with a hand such as this. Would, again, love to draw into another dragon tile right now. What would I throw? Probably the 3 of characters. It's nice if we draw into another... it's nice if we draw into another Dora tile, right? It's nice if we draw into another 2. But if not, that's okay as well. So yeah, I think I've just been like chronically stressed and anxious. I'm really trying these days to not pace around so much, which I know seems like a very silly goal. Like, oh, you're just gonna try to not pace around so much, but it really, like, it's not about the pacing. It's about being so anxious that your body legitimately can't stay still, you know? And I got an Animal Crossing new mantra, just something to tell yourself. And I know it's a little like, oh, a mantra. What do you believe in? Astrology? Like, I know. It's very easy to be cynical about stuff like mantras, but in a scientific way, you can even argue that the body, if you have depression and anxiety, like, your body is so practiced at hating yourself. You know what I mean? Like, your body just like effing hates you. It's so good at taking every single opportunity to find a new reason why you are bad, right? It's so practiced at that. The muscle memory is there. The mental memory is there, right? So you want to try to break that habit. So what I've been telling myself lately is, hey, Yusong, you do not deserve cruelty. You deserve, this is it. Okay, you deserve a red 5. Anyway, you do not deserve cruelty from yourself or from others. And you deserve what you think is an unreasonable amount of kindness. And also, lastly, you are not under threat right now. You are not under a threat right now. It is okay to relax and let your shoulders drop a little bit. You know? That's what I've been trying to tell myself more often recently. That's the truth. We've hardly talked about Mahjong this round, or Mahjong this game, but I think it's all been good stuff. You know? I think it's all important stuff. Otherwise, I wouldn't. This would just be weighing on my mind, and I wouldn't be able to tell you. Oh my god. It's not even, I don't think I dealt in a single time this game. I think I was a bystander. A third place bystander? Are you Draking and or Joshing me right now? All right, that's fine. This is honestly fine. This is minus 12 points. Come on, we eat that for breakfast. Still ranking up, still getting those little bond hearts. So anyway, we can take a peek back in the logs. That's pretty much it. I mean, a lot of people, if you might not stick around for the log, you might not stick around for the log. Did I genuinely deal in at all? Nope, I did not. Any big deal-ins? Any deal-ins that were a little bit questionable? Nolan Northwind, 2 of characters, 7 of characters. This, I mean, I have no idea what Violet was going for, but it's a scary hand. It's genuinely a scary hand. So if someone is serving up the 5 fingers of death, do not eat from that hand. Do not eat from that hand. It is simply not worth it. This is that hand. I'm looking at it again. Why, Yusong? Why? This is a weird one, folks. I am just folding here, I think. I don't really know what's going on. 2 of characters dealing into Right Lord. Yeah, sure. Right Lord just genuinely had the nuts this entire game. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's you know, once in a while I'm definitely the type of person that just to talk about some introspective life stuff, some introspective mental health stuff. So hope you enjoyed it. Hope a little bit of it resonated with you, and hope, you know, if it's a wake-up call for you, if you've been like chronically self-loathing for the last year or whatever, to take care of yourself a little, to put down the phone, because you can't rest like that. It's so awful, right? You can even rest while playing the Nintendo Switch. I'm not, this is not sponsored, but like, playing Switch is fine. You can get tired playing the Switch. You can't get tired looking at your phone. It's horribly addictive, you know? All right, folks, that's gonna do it for today's video. If you enjoyed the song, you enjoyed the genre, make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description, along with our community Discord and our VODs channel. Hope to see you there in case you can't ever make it live. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.